Maureen from the club. Thank you for such a wonderful and supportive campaign.
Are you ready? Ready as you'll ever be? That's the saying, okay? President-elect Richard Hardwick, you have been chosen by your fellow Rotarians to be President of the Rotary Club of Tamworth First Light for the year 2022 to 2023 under the new District 9660. The appointment is not made lightly, as it is the highest honour within the powers of the club to bestow upon you, but it is made in recognition of your service to Rotary in general and to this club in particular. With the presidency, you are assuming new duties, new obligations and new responsibilities, of which we are confident you will carry out your tasks with the same intensity and passion you have always shown in Rotary. And you are assured of the utmost cooperation from every one of your members. Rotary's 7 avenues of service and 4-way test will, I know, be your constant guide, and you will always be encouraged by the fellowship and respect of us all. With this colour, looking good, which bears the names of all presidents of this club, I induct you as President of the Rotary Club of Tamworth First Light. The pendant to the collar is a rotary wheel with the word President inscribed. This is the badge of your office. I also present you with your President's lapel pin, which is in the... You can do it yourself, be self-sufficient. On behalf of the members of your club and all who are here tonight, I congratulate you and I wish you a happy and rewarding year in office. Guests and fellow Rotarians, I present to you your new President, Richard Hardwick.
Knock your socks off.
You don't need a photo, do you, Peter?
She's out. She's down, she's free.
So heavy. 2 hours.
Before I start, I've had 3 observations tonight, and I just need to get them out of the way. The first is, Sergeant's got 15 to 20 minutes. I get 5. I don't really understand it, but anyway.
Well, the boss now, you're doing the right.
Marita threw down the challenge that the dad jokes couldn't get any worse. Challenge has been accepted. And Simon, having trouble with epitomise after 1 beer, I realised that half the words in this I'm going to have trouble with after 1 beer. So maybe there's some other things as well. But thank you very much for allowing me to be the President of Rotary Club of Tamworth First Light. I feel very humble and proud to wear these chains. When I look around the room, I see that there's many presidents looking back at me. I still say presidents. Looking back at me, I wouldn't say judging yet. That's probably going to be next year. But I feel that they probably would. I just want to thank Marina for the last 12 months of leadership. I really think that following on from that is probably going to be one of the hardest things anyone can do in any job or presidency. But I'll give the best crack. But Marina, you've led the club well, you've led the club financially well, and you've led it spiritually well, and culturally well. So congratulations. I probably also have to thank Cheryl for allowing me to have the opportunity to, after hearing how much time Jordan suffered as well, hopefully I can still get to mow my grass and things like that, but otherwise I'll show you how to use the tractor and it'll be all good. So with a new year and a new district, we're all moved towards that. I don't think change should be anything we need to be afraid of. I think change is inevitable in a lot of things, and it's just another phase that we need to ensure that we move on with life and keep going that. But there will be some changes with the 9660 in terms of where our clusters sit and things like that. But we'll talk a bit more around that as we have our meetings, and hopefully we can look at some new fellowship with some of the clubs that weren't in our area, and we can now bring them in, and we can actually meet new friends and new opportunities as well. The theme for this year, which is a Rotary International theme, is Imagine Rotary, and the Rotary International President-elect Jennifer Jones says that she imagines a Rotary where members act to make their dreams become a reality and make the most of their club experiences. She urges members to engage more with each other and use these connections to build partnerships to change that world. That I think is what we need to do this year. And she has a whole heap of initiatives that we're going to follow through. And again, we'll continue that in the next few weeks and have a meeting and talk about some of those initiatives and some of those changes. So that probably moves me to what I would like to see as a focus for the next 12 months in the club. And certainly that is to continue to engage and support our local community through our existing projects and new projects, like we're taking on the Community Garden project. I think it's really exciting, and it's a new way of engaging and a new way of interacting with others in the community that we may not have interacted with before. I'd like to start working and develop a strategy so that our club better reflects the Rotary International values of diversity, equity and inclusion. So that could mean, Brett, more females. It could mean more people under 40. And it could mean people that live and work in this community that have not thought that Rotary is an opportunity that they could take on. So I think we should embrace and we should go and seek those people out so that our club can grow and become a better club within this community and reflect what the community looks like and what the community acts. And also I'd like to look at some opportunities within the community in the areas of homelessness and people that are not as fortunate as others, and look at see how we as a club can engage. And also, following on with Marina's mental health for youth, I'd like to add to that in young veterans around the place as well, where I have some passions and all that type of stuff. So that's me. That's what I'd like to do, and that's where we'd probably be looking at going. But I'll take the opportunity to do the introductions of those who will be doing all that work for me. and yeah, all the work for me. So I look really good and have a relaxing year. So I'd like to welcome up, if you guys come on up, I've got a badge for you as well. This year's incoming board for 22-23 for District 9660 and for the Rotary Club of Tamworth First Light. Secretary Vicky Cooper. The treasurer is Dennis Maunda. I'm joking. Mike expects us to come back. He wants another. No. Yeah. Okay, our directors, our club administration director, Liz Gill. Our membership director, Louise Matthews. And yeah. Our public relations, Peter Bell. Now the Marina speaks to a problem. Rotary Foundation, Steve Hawkins. Our Youth Director, Deputy Betts. We had to have a bit of a late change for our Community Service Director. As you know, David Hingwood was going, well, he did accept to be the Community Service Director, and I'm really appreciative and thankful that Steve Martin has stepped in to take up David's place. And Steve Martin. And the President-elect for the year 23-24, Brian Logan. I'd like to present you the management team for the next 12 months.
Ready? Good squeeze, isn't it? It's a long white photo.
Hug each other. There's restrictions at the moment.
I do have one last badge that is for the immediate past president, so I'll just provide that to Maureen so she thought she'd escape.
Congratulations.
We don't want Thank you very much, and just enjoy the rest. I think Ryan's got the next part of it. Thank you.